current democratic government wants to build a knowledge and talent-based state and society where every student gets opportunity to develop potential, says Prime Minister Tariq Rahman at UGC National Workshop at Dhaka University. Prime Minister called upon students to play active role in forging stable political environment. Envoys of OIC member countries pay courtesy call on Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. PM seeks OIC support in resolving Rohingya crisis. July Mass Uprising Memorial Museum skillfully illustrates long struggle of Bangalis and sequence of events of July-August, commenced Speaker of Jatiyo Shongshod. Museum to be opened late July or early August. Advanced train ticket sales for Holi Eid-ul-Adha begins tomorrow. Return ticket sales will start on May the 21st. Committee to be formed to investigate cause of deaths of children affected by measles and measles vaccination in country, says Information and Broadcasting Advisor. Ceasefire with Iran now on life support, says Trump. US demands unreasonable, comments Iran. And Bangladesh take 1-0 lead in two-match series, defeating Pakistan by 104 runs in the Mirpur Test. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman congratulates Tigers. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to News at 10. I'm Mahmoud Rahman. Those were the headlines. We'll move on now to the details. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has urged universities to move beyond traditional academic teaching and place greater emphasis on research and innovation to remain competitive in the modern world. He made the remarks while addressing the inaugural session of a day-long national workshop at Nawab Ali Chaudhry Senate Bhavan in Dhaka University today. The University Grants Commission, UGC, organized the workshop titled Transforming Higher Education in Bangladesh, Roadmap to Sustainable Excellence, with the aim of making the country's higher education system more modern, inclusive and sustainable. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman said the government wants to build a knowledge and merit-based society where education, research, creativity and competence receives the highest priority. He stressed the need to redesign the country's conventional education system in line with modern technological demands. The Prime Minister also called for stronger collaboration between universities and industries and said industrial demands should be incorporated into curriculum development. He said the government has already started work to modernize the national curriculum from the primary level to higher education, focusing on practical and employment-oriented learning. Highlighting unemployment among graduates, Tariq Rahman said many educated youths remain jobless because they fail to acquire practical skills alongside academic qualifications. The Prime Minister also urged all sections of society to remain vigilant so that technological advancement does not weaken the country's long-standing religious, social and moral values.
আমাদেরও প্রচুর মেধাবী মানুষ রয়েছেন যারা সুযোগ বা সুবিধা পেলে বিশ্বমানের কিছু করা তাদের পক্ষে অসম্ভব নয়। মেধা পাচার রোধ করে মেধার বিকাশ, মেধা লালন করে আমরা ভবিষ্যৎ চ্যালেঞ্জ মোকাবেলা করতে চাই একসাথে। বর্তমান গণতান্ত্রিক সরকার একটি জ্ঞান ও মেধাভিত্তিক রাষ্ট্র এবং সমাজ গড়ার কাজও শুরু করতে চায়। জ্ঞান ও মেধাভিত্তিক সমাজ গঠনের মূল ভিত্তি হলো এমন একটি পরিবেশ তৈরি করা যেখানে শিক্ষা, গবেষণা, মেধা, যোগ্যতা এবং সৃজনশীলতায় গুরুত্ব পাবে সর্বোচ্চ। আমরা এমন একটি শিক্ষা ব্যবস্থা গড়ার কাজ শুরু করতে চাই যেখানে প্রতিটি শিক্ষার্থী নিজের সম্ভাবনাকে বিকশিত করার সুযোগ পাবে। আমরা সম্মিলিত প্রচেষ্টা এমন একটি শিক্ষা ব্যবস্থার কাজ শুরু করতে চাই যা আমাদের বর্তমান এবং ভবিষ্যৎ বাংলাদেশকেও করবে আলোকিত।
Education Minister Dr. A.N.M. Ehsanul Haq Milon and Prime Minister's Education Advisor Dr. Mahdi Amin spoke at the function as special guests. UGC Chairman Professor Mamun Ahmed chaired the event, while Secretary of the Secondary and Higher Education Division of Education Ministry Abdul Khalik and UGC Secretary Dr. Muhammad Fakhrul Islam also spoke. For the first time since assuming office as Prime Minister, Tariq Rahman visited the Dhaka University campus today. He exchanged views with university students at the Professor Muzaffar Ahmed Chaudhry Auditorium of Dhaka University. The discussion was held on the ideas of youth, the development of higher education and the expectations of students in shaping the future of Bangladesh. During the interactive session, in response to students' questions, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman stated that the government wants to strengthen technical education while also placing the utmost importance on language education. In reply to another question, Tariq Rahman said that the state will take responsibility for those who have talent. He urged students to pay attention to sports alongside their studies. Highlighting various government initiatives, the Prime Minister said that the country's people will see tangible benefits within the next 10 to 12 years. The Prime Minister stated that the country needs a political stable environment for which he seeks the cooperation of students.
দেশে কিন্তু একটি স্থিতিশীল পরিবেশ লাগবে। আমরা যদি দেশের রাজনৈতিক পরিস্থিতি স্থিতিশীল না রাখতে পারি তাহলে কিন্তু আমরা কোনো কিছু তৈরি করতে পারবো না। তৈরি হবে ভেঙে যাবে, তৈরি হবে ভেঙে যাবে। এই ক্ষেত্রে আমি মনে করি আপনাদের প্রত্যেক স্টুডেন্টের একটা বড় কিন্তু ভূমিকা আছে। যে ভূমিকাটা আপনারা সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া হোক, আপনারা যে মাধ্যমে ধীরে ধীরে কিন্তু এটা একটা ওপিনিয়ন তৈরি করতে হবে যে ঠিক আছে আমরা রাজনীতি করব, আমরা রাজনীতি করেছি, রাজপথে অনেক কিছু করেছি, বাট এখন স্থিতিশীলতা আসতে হবে। রাজনীতিকে সংসদে যেতে হবে। শুধু রাজপথে এসে হইচই করলেই কোনো কিছু গড়ে তোলা যায় না। কোনো কিছু গড়ে তোলার জন্য কিন্তু স্থিতিশীলতা লাগে, কোনো কিছু গড়ে তোলার জন্য বসে আলোচনা করতে হয়, কোনো কিছু গড়ে তোলার জন্য বসে চিন্তা করে কাজ হাত দিতে হয়। কাজেই এই সহযোগিতা কিন্তু আপনাদের লাগবে, বিকজ ফিউচার ইজ ইয়ার্স।
Dhaka University Vice-Chancellor Professor A.B.M. Obaidul Islam delivered the welcome address. Dhaka University Shadadol convener Professor Dr. Murshid Hassan Khan served as the chief coordinator, while Professor Dr. Abdullah Al-Mamun conducted the program. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has sought support of the Organisation of Islamic Cooperation, OIC member states, to resolve the Rohingya crisis. The Premier sought the help when ambassadors and high commissioners of OIC member states stationed in Dhaka paid a courtesy call on him at his Cabinet Division office in the Bangladesh Secretariat this afternoon. During the meeting, envoys of the OIC member states congratulated Tariq Rahman on assuming office as Prime Minister. The OIC member countries also expressed their strong commitment to standing beside Bangladesh and strengthening bilateral cooperation in various areas, including investment, trade, education, healthcare, textiles, and the pharmaceutical industries. The Prime Minister welcomed their remarks and, on behalf of the government and the people of Bangladesh, thanked OIC member states for their support. Tariq Rahman recalled the brotherly relations that Bangladesh maintained with OIC member countries during the tenure of Shahid President Ziaur Rahman, and expressed hope for further strengthening those ties in the future. The envoys of Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Palestine, Algeria, Brunei, Egypt, Indonesia, Kuwait, Malaysia, Maldives, Morocco, Oman, Pakistan, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates, as well as the heads of mission of Iran, Iraq, and Libya, were present at the meeting. Prime Minister's Advisor on Foreign Affairs, Humayun Kabir, Secretary at the Foreign Affairs Ministry, M. Farhadul Islam, and Prime Minister's Additional Press Secretary, Atikur Rahman Rumon, were present at the meeting. Speaker Major retired Hafizuddin Ahmed Bir Bikram and Deputy Speaker Kaisar Kamal visited the under construction July Mass Uprising Memorial Museum in the capital this morning. Cultural Affairs Minister Nitai Roy Chaudhary welcomed them at the museum premises. During the visit, they toured different sections of the museum. After the inspection, the Cultural Affairs Minister said construction work is progressing quickly and the museum is expected to open by late July or the first week of August. Deputy Speaker Kaisar Kamal said the struggle of the country's youth against fascism would remain an important lesson for future generations. Speaker Hafizuddin Ahmed said the museum has skillfully presented the long history of the Bengali people's struggle and the events of July-August, which would inspire visitors. Built on 18 acres of land, the museum preserves memories of the July mass uprising, the sacrifices of martyrs and different chapters of the country's democratic movement. The museum includes attractions such as Long Walk to Democracy, Road to Future, a Martyrs Memorial, a symbolic Ainakor, and the July Stage. The main building highlights memories from the 16 years rule and various events related to the July mass uprising. Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed has said that law enforcement agencies have been instructed to work in coordination to ensure smooth Eid travel 7 days before and 7 days after the upcoming Eid al-Adha. He made the remarks today at a meeting held in the conference room of the Ministry of Home Affairs at the Secretariat regarding overall preparations for maintaining law and order and ensuring security at Qurbani animal markets ahead of the holy Eid al-Adha. Religious Affairs Minister Qazi Shah Mufazzal Hussain Kaikobad and senior ministry officials were also present at the meeting. Highlighting the extensive preparations taken to maintain overall law and order across the country ahead of Eid al-Adha, the Home Minister said that adequate security would be ensured at sacrificial animal markets in the capital as well as throughout the country. He said that no cattle markets would be allowed besides roads or railway tracks for security reasons during Eid al-Adha. He also noted that counterfeit currency detection machines and police personnel would be deployed at cattle markets. In addition, he said that a special monitoring cell would be formed at police headquarters to monitor the law and order situation during Eid. The monitoring cell will remain operational for 7 days before Eid and 7 days after Eid. Advance train ticket sales for the upcoming Holy Eid al-Adha will begin tomorrow. As before, 100% of advance tickets will be sold online. On May the 13th, tickets for May 23rd will be sold. Similarly, on May 14th, 15th, 16th and 17th, tickets for May 24th, 25th, 26th and 27th respectively will be available. Ticket sales for return train journeys after Eid will begin on May the 21st. Like previous Eids, tickets for trains in the western region, that is Rajshahi, Rangpur and Khulna divisions, will be sold every day from 8 a.m. At 2 p.m, ticket sales will begin for trains in the eastern region, covering Dhaka, Chattogram, Sylhet and Mymensingh divisions. According to the ticket sale guidelines for both advance and return journeys during Eid, a passenger can purchase a maximum of 4 tickets. For the convenience of passengers, standing tickets amounting to 25% of the total seats on trains will be sold on the day of travel. However, these tickets cannot be used for travel in higher class coaches. Prime Minister's Information and Broadcasting Advisor Dr. Zahidur Rahman has said that the government has decided to form an investigation committee to identify the causes behind the shortage of measles vaccines and the deaths of children infected with measles in the country. He made the announcement today at a press briefing on the government's development activities held at the Department of Information at the Secretariat. Additional Information and Broadcasting Secretary Mohammed Yassin, Chief Information Officer Syed Abdal Ahmed and other senior officials of the ministry were present at the briefing. The advisor said the investigation committee will investigate possible negligence in duties related to the measles outbreak, child death and the shortage of measles vaccines. He also said the government is working tirelessly to ensure energy security and maintain law and order in the country. State Minister for Information and Broadcasting Yasir Khan Chaudhry has said 20,000 kilometers canal re-excavation program is being continued under the initiative of the present government. The canals that were lost for a long time due to mismanagement, encroachment and pollution are now regaining new life. This is reducing waterlogging on one hand, while on the other hand it is creating a new scope for agriculture, fisheries and environment. The State Minister said this at Canal re-excavation program at Tarakanda in Mymensingh today. Once the village's lifeline, the canal was on the verge of being lost. Every monsoon, thousands of people had to suffer from waterlogging. However, that scene is now changing. Due to re-excavation, the nearly dead waterways come back to life. Extensive activities are underway in various parts of the country under the government's large-scale canal digging program. Its objective is to resolve waterlogging problem, ensure normal water flow and to bring back the balance of environment. Local people said that after canal excavation, problem of water accumulation during the rainy season is already getting reduced in many localities. Inspecting the progress of the canal excavation work in his own constituency, State Minister for Information and Broadcasting Yasir Khan Chaudhry called for maintaining qualitative standard of work. He also laid emphasis on turning the canals into resources in future. Besides, the State Minister mentioned about the plan to create sweetwater fish sanctuaries. Experts opine that if the canals are kept functional, it will have a positive impact not only on water drainage but also on agricultural production, biodiversity and the balance of groundwater. International Crimes Tribunal has set June the 2nd as next date for witness testimony against ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and 13 others, including 11 army officers, for crimes against humanity involving enforced disappearance and torture in Joint Interrogation Cell (JIC) during Awami League regime. Tribunal 1 issued the order today after lawyer for the army officers questioned witness businessman Nazim Uddin, victim of enforced disappearance. Meanwhile, International Crimes Tribunal 2 has set June the 3rd as the next date for presenting arguments against 4 people, including Mahbubul Alam Hanif in case of crimes against humanity on 3 charges, including murder of 6 people in Kushtia during July mass uprising. Tribunal set the date after prosecution presented its arguments on second day of the trial today. The state began presenting its arguments yesterday. Hearing of the case concluded on April the 23rd. Tribunal recorded testimony of 19 witnesses in the case. On now to international